Okay, guys, so I wanted to make Saturday the day where I play live on my channel and I play a live game for you. And I wanted to make it a Blitz game too, but things got in the way, and things that got in the way is that streaming and playing together is actually quite hard, especially if you never played Blitz. I always play a slow game. I'm trying to, this is already the game that I'm starting now. It's already a fast game for me. I never play this fast, and I never have to talk while I play, and I sure as hell never have to talk in a language that isn't my native language. For those of you that don't know, I'm actually Italian. You probably figured out I'm not a native speaker by now, but maybe you didn't know I was Italian. My name is Federico, by the way. So you open with a 4-4, and I'll open with another 4-4. So what happened with the other videos? The other videos I went silent at some point, and they all turned bad. Usually I went silent because I saw that they were turning bad, and I wanted to try and read something, but then I just wanted to read, but I also wanted to talk to you guys, and so it ended up in a disaster in both ways, twice. So this time, I'm not gonna care about the result. I'm not gonna care about what's happening on the board. I am just gonna put down stones. And if I ever got to play a black in any of these games, I would have been a black and not with an. One was an handicap game against somebody that was actually weaker than me. But in an handicap game, he kept playing severe because it was handicap. I had to talk to you guys, and I didn't have time to read anything. And now this guy goes ahead and pulls this thing, which I have no idea where he found out about when he thought that approaching d6 and doing this was fine. What sort of... I have no idea what this is. Anyhow, let's try this. Oh, it's playing for the center? Let's do it again. What is he doing? And we have a fighting game again. This is a disaster. This is a goddamn disaster. Why are we playing Tanuki here? I don't know what he's doing here. Because now these two stones are cut. And I still have no idea how he plans to live inside here. I will just make my shape really solid. And ask him, make two eyes. This actually turned out fine, I think. I have no idea how he thinks he can live here. What actually gives him this sort of delusion? Is this what gives him this delusion? Okay. Okay. Do what you want, Paul. So I think he died in a pretty horrible fashion. Now I get to do this. And then I get to do this. And I have no idea how he intends to live inside here. Is there some sort of thing that I'm not seeing? No, I don't think. And yes, so this game we actually managed to do something good. And we can review it later. If I block here and he throws in and I take and he plays the Atari and I connect any Ataris and I connect. But why do I have to do that when I can just do... How many liberties do I have? If he plays... I don't know that I like this variation because he gets to split me, no? Doesn't it? Throws in, takes, Atari connect, descend, and I get squeezed and it hurts my corner. And I don't want to give him that because I don't think he's entitled to that. So what if I play here? He throws in, I take Atari, okay, and that's fine. But if he pushes, I block. And he still doesn't have anything, I don't think. Because that shape right there, how many liberties does that shape have? That shape has, let's see, he plays, it starts from A8, I connect. Then, if he pushes and I hunt him, let's try and read. He does the throw in, take Atari. And then Atari, and I connect. No, it should be fine. I should have enough liberties to pull this one out with the empty triangle. If I manage to lose because I played an empty triangle like I've done now, then you know why empty triangles are bad. I have a liberty shortage right now. I am trying to keep everything dead without giving up anything. So I could just be fine. Just fine, honey. Let's read it again just one time. Throws in take Atari connect Atari, and it is no problem because I have enough liberties with both groups. So if he plays the other Atari, I connect here, and he is in Atari, and I have still enough liberties. So I can honey now. Now the question is, what about this? Right now I have to play this, I think, because as we saw in the variation, if I play this, then he gets to throw in, take Atari, throws in, take Atari, connect, and I die. If I play this, the same thing stands. So I have to play this one. I have to do this. Because it's the only move that works. But I should be fine, I think. Because I win any capturing race, he's gonna try and pull. And this is dead, and this is almost dead, and this is dead. And so and he has this Saren say, but yeah, it's not going anywhere. And now the question is, do I push once more? And the answer is, well, of course I do. Because Skip the liberty count straight. What if he cuts? He can't cut right now. What if he honeys? If he honeys, I have to come back. Do I want to make this exchange? Choosing take a target. You know what? You can have everything. Oh, this is Trojan take, Atari take, Trojan take. If I play, if I play Trojan, if I don't play anything, Trojan take, Atari take, connect, Atari, and I'm dead. So what I have to do now is make sure. So things turn bad once again. And in the end, I'm gonna have to play to get squeezed and give him everything he wanted. Because that's how this game turns out. I should have just blocked and let him hurt my corner. It was better than this variation. So maybe what we learned from this. Don't play. I don't even know if that is center. If he extends, I play the other Atari, I'm fine. If he Ataris, I take and I'm fine. Yeah. All is well in this place. And he still has to come back to E17 at some point. But he's still trying to do stuff, I suppose. But he's killing everything he ever had. He's making it look so bad. Because now he has to come back to E17. And he resigned. Yes. So this was okay. I think. Thank you for the game. So I think we have to go back here. Let's review this game. So he went for this outside. I don't know if my move is good. I think it's bad actually. But I think he should answer. Maybe he shouldn't. Maybe he's fine. But if I play this, of course I'm gonna play this. In this position, you cannot do anything else than try and split this. You have to split this right now. You cannot do something else because he didn't answer c5, so he's undercut. So these two stones are weak. You have these three stones that took a lot of points. You made this wall, and you don't want these weak stones to connect to his strong wall. So you most definitely have to cut. You just have to decide which way you want to cut. And I don't know if this was the best way, because if he bumped into this stone and I blocked, then I had problems this side, which maybe he couldn't afford to pull out, because these two stones would look very, very weak. Very, very weak. But maybe if he leans or something, I don't know. But he just cut in this crude fashion, and he connected here. No. There is no reason to connect that stone. So this is maybe a losing move for him. Now I jump out and he takes a big point. I mean, they say, I don't know if you ever been to KGS, but there is a teacher here which I like a lot. It's called the Son. I don't know. I hope I haven't misspelled the nickname, the Son. And yeah, don't go fishing if your house is on fire, because this looks pretty urgent. Well, Q10 is a big point. Okay, you want to play, clearly you want to play a Moyo game, you want to go for the sand, you wanted to play Sarensei, it makes sense. It makes sense what you showed was the idea of your moves, but this is not the time. Your house is on fire and you should not be playing big moves. So I do this. This may be an overplay because my shape here isn't that good, but he answered that way and I played it. And he pushes up. He wants to fight. Okay, but you cannot do it now because clearly this gets cut. And now you have this thing that's almost dead, this thing that's almost dead. I have a liberty shortage, I have problems on the outside, but chances are either this or this will die. And I'm fine either way, because now what about your this wall? Now, if I have a strong group in the center, the moment I invade anything, I have a lot of points here, I have a lot of points here now, and the moment I decide to do anything, if I kill this isn't gonna make enough. And since I got strong, this wall actually got somewhat weaker. And he pulls up. So he's saying, I can leave here, or maybe those stones are dead. I don't know what he thought at that point. Maybe he thought that I was weaker than... And I fixed my shape. And now I have no problems with these stones, because in any capturing race I'm probably gonna win, because I have access to the center, I can run everywhere I want, I'm connected, I'm fine. And he tries this. And then he gets this in this exchange. If he didn't see a way to live after this move, I don't see how making these exchanges it's helpful to him. I really don't see it. Because now my follow-up is to kill the 3 stones. And 3 stones are not small. But you have to Tenuki if you want to leave. I suppose dying is always, you always die in Sente, so you're probably gonna get to play a move there. But right now, even if you play a move there, those stones are small, because these 3 stones will have such a hard time getting out. Such a hard time getting out that white is gonna profit on the bottom. And all you're doing is running this group out, because this group has shape and also this thing will die. So yeah, questionable choice. He cuts, I play this, and I take. I have to play this Atari first, because if I take right now, then these 3 stones are dead and everything is went bad. Very, very bad. But now it turns, and I think I should have accepted this variation. Like, I should have said, okay, you get to do this. You get to squeeze me like this, and then play this. Maybe I can turn. I don't know. Yeah, I can turn and exchange. There's a couple of choices here. He could go back and make his swallow hyper strong, or he could play this one, but this one is Aji, or he could just Tenuki, because, you know, well, white is gonna play this move if he Tenukis, maybe. These stones are small, you can give them up. Maybe this way if white decides to do anything. I don't know. Maybe this. Either I go to, because I have enough liberties on both sides, and I could kill the edge here. So maybe I should have gone with this variation. Yeah, because it ends in Gote for him. Since this variation ends in Gote for him, it was fine for me. I didn't see that it ended in Gote for him. Yes, so I should have accepted the variation. Fistovac is saying that I could have gotten killed at some point too. So let's give him control and see which variation he's talking about. Which variation I'm recording? Show us. Okay, so when was Enrico killed with the throw-in? Yeah, but when could he kill? It is. It was me trying and be fancy. Oh, now we could kill. All right. Right, I don't have the liberties. Clearly. But since you turned first, I got the time to connect. Yeah. So yeah, the empty triangle was bad. I didn't want to give him anything for his dining group, but he was entitled to get something out of all of this disaster. If I get this, that, and this, it's fine. I shouldn't be trying to get more. And clearly there wasn't more. Clearly there wasn't. Clearly there was not more. So yeah. I knew it was bad, but I had the feeling and I wanted to try it out. So that you don't have to make the same mistakes in your games. I don't know why I did that. I should have just be fine. I should have seen that he was Gote and there was a lot of Aji in the position still. So it's not like he got the whole big corner in exchange for him dying everywhere. So it was fine. Always trust the feeling, except for sometimes. Yeah. And usually in Go, when you rethink your moves, oftentimes you make this sort of thing. When the moves it seems bad to you, but you play it anyhow because, well, maybe it works. So yeah, I went a bit crazy there. But what am I gonna do? So thank you for watching. See you next Saturday. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, subscribe if you want to stay tuned to my channel, or drop a like if you just like this video. And yeah, so see you next Saturday with the next live play. This is how I should have lost, and in the end I actually won. This was how I should have played. I already showed you. So till next time, stay well, and see ya. Bye. Oh, and let me know if you liked it, because I want to know if I should play this one, if I should keep doing them, or if you didn't like them and you preferred when I made when I gave advices on how to improve, or when I taught you the basics, the rules. I could also do some lectures, so on opening theory and stuff like that. Anything you like, just drop a comment, and I'll make sure and give you the best that I can give you. Okay? See ya!